10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Alright, Ashley said she'll be 5 more minutes. Then we can get an update on what happened. Yeah, let's get the recording going. Here.
I just don't like shaving my legs. Because I get extra bumpy. Shut up.
Just take this and shake it at her. Throw it at your head next time, punk.
This chair is comfortable. It's just, it is a little small.
Imagine me sitting in that thing. Did you want this up there? Or did you want your arm to be on arms?
It's kind of like folding over anyway because of me dragging it down. But I want it like another level back. So like how you have it all the way down. I want to try it on like the middle or something.
Good.
I tried the other day.
Actually, yeah. Get up. You gotta fold it. Is it? I mean, this is all the slack. And you spin it to the side. Very easy. Better?
Better, I'm not like this.
I haven't figured out how to do that thing.
How'd you figure out to put it through the loop?
I literally like went on. What's up, Red? How's it going, brother? I went on the Amazon thing, and this guy took 2 pictures of what it was supposed to look like. He like took one of the arms just like this right here, and then one straight on. I'm like, oh motherfucker, that's how it's looking.
Oh, so you saw it and it was like, not like dangling and shit. Yeah, so this is connected to the seat.
I'm honestly surprised they went with. I mean, it's not the worst thing, 'cause it makes sense about how you get an armrest here. Honestly, like if I were gonna design it, I would have put something down there.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are 2 ways. The 2 best ways to determine the angle at which it folds is to restrict either the top or the bottom, because that's the fulcrum's right here, right? So they chose to do the top and put this strap across, but they made it functional because they also made it the armrest. If I was gonna do it, I wouldn't have even thought of that, using this as the armrest. But I'd have been like, I would have used the bottom and put like an adjustable strap from foot to foot that you could adjust, and that way you can get however much recline you want to any degree. That's just how I would have done it. I'm not saying they did it wrong, just style choice. Red, how are you, brother? How's GTA going? Do you have Twitter? You don't have Twitter, you don't have Instagram. You just have Facebook, TikTok. Reason I ask, so Pokimane shows up on my Twitter a lot. And I swear to God, like, she has so many outfits. And I'm like, where did you get this? It's my fiance, but looks so fucking good in it. I need a Pokimane shopping catalog so we can browse through that motherfucker and get her the best fits. Like, she has a great sense of style. And there's so many times I'm like, tell me where you got this table. I'm good. COD having double XP of everything. Oh, shit, look at that. It was. Where's a good example of I'm gonna flip it us up. It's like this for the fiance. I love her natural curls. I'm glad she started doing that. I wonder what let's see. Trying to figure this out. You still doing DMZ, Red? Is that what's going on? Steven, what's Ashley's ETA?
Got a bugger again. Hold on.
Tell her I said hurry up.
Just putting on her face.
What the hell she need a face for? She doesn't even turn the camera on.
Yeah, go yell at her. She's dodging my call.
I'll just message her real quick. No, get your butt to the computer. That's kind of cute. I can't find one. But I know they exist, I swear. That was so weird. So like for the longest time, she was like, I only did my hair straight because I thought people would judge me for my curly hair. This is how good her fucking curly hair looks. That's natural.
Means that she's a people pleaser. She's stupid.
You know, people get insecure about stuff. And it doesn't help when you're like big on the internet and shit. People are trolls. Shit.
Exactly. People pleaser.
And it's just not good for your mental health though.
Here, Wild Ashley is appearing. She's only 1 floor above me instead of 2.
Oh my god. Can't find it. Yes! Yeah, bro. I haven't played DMZ in a hot minute, bro. Dude, it used to be so much fun, and then they fucking upped the difficulty, and I'm like, it's not fun no more. It was such a fun game. Like, devs ruin everything. I don't know what it is with these guys, and just be like, well, let's make a game as difficult as possible. Like, that's not... A game doesn't have to be, like, that difficult. Like, look at Diablo, right? It has, what, like 16 different difficulty settings that you can scale to whatever you want. Like, I fucking love that. That's awesome. Like, that's brilliant. Like, why do they have to be like, all right, we're going to do one difficulty, and that one difficulty level is, we're going to make you miserable. Like, that's just, it's so lame. It's mine. So is this, he goes Harry.
Hi.
About time. They're only a half hour late, it's cool.
I thought we were starting late anyway.
Alright, hold on, let me do this real quick. Well, a little late. Alright, let me do this. Properties. JBL. Okay. Someone say something. Perfect. Choose your output device. JBL. I hope everything's good. Test it out. Let's test it out. Mic check. I don't hear shit. Huh? Fucking thing coming out of my phone. I don't hear shit coming out of my phone. I need like a sound check coming off of fucking Twitch right now. Cause yo, Steven, can you do me a favor? Oh wait, oh here we go. I don't know why it's not working on my phone. Yeah, Steven, can you do me a favor? Oh wait, oh here we go. Yeah, Steven. Oh, you can even hear the fucking okay. No, it's good. Everything's copacetic. Good. Alright, Ashley. Yes, DMZ is hard now. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm not interested, really. I liked it when it was easy. It was just nice to just chill and vibe on a fucking shooting video game for a change, and then they just up the difficulty, and I'm like, nah, no thanks. I ain't doing it. Alright, Ashley, we need a recap of last session.
Last session was a doozy.
Did you guys get weird feedback?
Probable.
Oh,
Go for it.
Okay. We left off in the level 2 spider cavern. We found a couple of skeletons there amongst the webs. Malor found a dwarf skeleton wearing half-plate armor. I found a human-sized skeleton wearing a robe with quite a few pockets and patches sewn onto it. and a rough, ragged gem the size of a golf ball with a cloudy blue color. Onwin finds another human-sized skeleton, finds a pair of boots, had an elven craftsmanship, and a bow and quiver with also in good condition. One more robe skeleton, we find a crystal globe inside. There are swirls of light beams. And another pocket has a sheathed dagger. Blah, 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 blah. And then we fight a very large blue and white spider. Edward got bit, but he dealt the final hellish rebuke strike. Then we walk southward. We hear movement on the other side of a wooden barricade that looks man-made. We didn't really do much there. We kind of just knocked and left. We find 5 crevices in an eastern tunnel and detect magic spell. We found a hidden passageway. Ken disabled a trap. We found a staircase, and like a hidden room with some cool magic stuff in it, some books, some jars. We take some arrows and all the stuff that this guy has to hide. We reset the trap and we left. And then we went down another passageway, and we found the merchant's passage with a ton of stalls and merchants selling goods and food and drink. And we found a lot of people to identify our magical items, and thus we have long rested there and got a lot of good loot.
I don't think you long rested here.
We went to a different cavern, like a cavern where large people were all gathered and resting. Forgot that.
We were up there where all that shit is.
I don't think y'all made your way that
I thought we went to the
that
bar.
way yet.
We were told of a large cavern where groups dressed up together. That's where we went.
Say that one more time. Went to a large cavern where what?
Where groups dressed up together.
So you did go there?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think you went there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's where we left off.
Well, that's where we were going. I didn't think
Yeah, that's where you were going.
Oh, okay. Well, it's fine. We didn't go there.
Yeah, last I remember we were just wrapping up all the identification stuff with vendors. And then we're like heading out to rest. We were tired as characters and we were tired as humans.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've explored a decent chunk of this level. I remember you were unable to find a map so far, but yeah, you are free to roam about. The Merchant Road, obviously, will take you. You're gonna either follow it back up to level 1. If you go in that direction, you can look through all the street vendors and see what they got. If you want to head towards the, I guess the Rest Cavern, you may. That would be you. Well, you know the way. It's to the west.
What's at west?
Sounds good.
Oh, I need my. Oh, where are my? Is that it over there? Hold on. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. What are you doing, doggo? What are you getting that look for? Dog is so fucking needy. Please give me those eyes. Oh, is it my turn? Can you love me? Can you pet me? Fuck you. Be a little more independent, you needy bitch. Alright. Now that I got my trusty dice that rolled abysmally last week, you know what that means? It means this next combat's gonna hurt. Probably. If I rolled bad last week, it's gotta even out eventually. No. My dice are awesome. They were just kind to you guys for a week. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot one other thing. The docs, chat. Chat can go here. What we gonna go to? Beta edition. Campaigns dive. Level 2. There. Alright. Make your way. Do you want me to move your pieces, or are you going to move your pieces? Oh, you only do it one... Can you move them as a group, or no?
Yeah, we just have limited visibility, so sometimes tough to know.
Is it that limited?
I think ours is... forget the reason.
I don't know, I like it. You're really tiptoeing, aren't you?
We're going west. This is the main Merchant Road, right?
Huh?
We're following the Merchant Road west, right?
That's not the... Well, no, the Merchant Road would go south. You're just trying to take the caves all the way to the rest area. So if you were to go south, that would be the Merchant Road. Or if you were to go east, that would be the Merchant Road.
That goes up to the first floor.
But you were going in the right direction, because you said you wanted to go to the rest area.
Yeah, I misunderstood. Gotcha. Yeah, we were going. So is this all like well traveled as far as the info we got? We're pretty sure this is like a well traversed pathway.
Say that again?
The info we got, like, where we're heading now, well traversed side route, basically. Is that the case? Like, do people travel? Is that a rest area to the west? I'm assuming a lot of people pass through this particular pathway.
You definitely see signs of travel, for sure, especially since, I mean, being that this particular corridor is one that's between the Merchant Road and the rest area, you definitely see signs of travel, people walking back and forth past you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far so good.
There's a fork here. Oh, no, there's not. Never mind.
Thank you for the follow.
Yo, Rome, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. We are playing a session of D&D, a custom-made campaign that I wrote, the Scourge, or the Dive at Scourge Caverns. Yeah, you start seeing the openings.
I didn't know.
Huh? So, at this intersection, at this intersection, what you see is down towards that southern location, you start seeing a not very steep, but a noticeable descent deeper to the cavern. I mean, your torchlight would be enough to show you that, you know, that western, northwestern area is definitely leading into an opening in the cavern walls. Edward's not here, but those with dark vision, so Caressa and I believe Melor would, from this position, be able to see fairly deep into the caves and see some people rusting around. You might even see some lights kind of back in the hallway, some torches being lit. Sorry, Caressa's Ashley. Anwin is the elf that has dark vision. Caressa, the human? She human, right?
Yes, I'm blind as shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who got the orb that doesn't that produce light?
She said she's blind as shit.
She's blind as shit.
Got
She can
that.
see. Well, you got the bullseye lantern, so I guess you can see 30 feet, not 20. I keep thinking you're holding torches still.
I have the gem of brightness.
You do have a gem of brightness. What are you using it right now? Is that what you're saying, or what?
Well, I can use it without using a charge. It shines light from 30 feet.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, right now you should be. I mean, if you want to use it, you can. But right now you should be okay with the bullseye lanterns. How long does the oil last on those?
Okay.
That's an 8-hour flask of oil, right?
Hooded lanterns, that's what I have. It lasts 6 hours. On a flask.
Okay.
Which direction were the people that we saw?
I think he said to the north.
Bullseye lantern D&D. Yeah, once lit, it burns for 6 hours on 1 flask of oil. Alright. You're just creeping along. Here's what I'll do. I mean, you get here, you can pretty much see this whole thing. I mean, there are torches around.
Yeah, they didn't reveal anything for me.
Again? This weirdo thing is happening?
It didn't do it when you did it, but it's doing it when I do it.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah, we're good on our end. I can see the cavern.
Okay. Alright, let me see. I have a whole thing here. Okay.
Can you bring your candlestick over? Or the chocobo or whatever?
Sure.
Yeah, the candlestick.
I would like
Alright,
to
so entering the caverns here, you notice a fairly substantial encampment. There are a number of groups and individuals in this cavern. Everyone seems, you know, healthy, happy for the most part. This isn't like the Hall of Suffering, where everyone's beat to shit and having a tough time. Everyone's just kind of, you know, relaxed, kind of gathering themselves. Can you give me a brief introduction to D&D, because it's a game I've heard of but never got to play, and hopefully soon I can because I'm getting a PC. All right, yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me describe this room for them.
It's more like a hangout, right? There's not like factions or sort of any type of leadership type dynamic here.
It's just like a makeshift camp. Like if you had, if you came by just a camp in the wild, you know, in the woods, and there were just a bunch of random adventurers there that kind of had this like social understanding of like, you know, this is a place where, you know, everyone can rest without kind of trepidation or concern about anyone screwing with anyone else. That's kind of like the vibe that you would get in this area. There are Some groups kind of set up in corners. Some are huddled up against the walls. They have their packs laying around. Some people have bedrolls strewn about. Some people have made like very small fires to heat some food. And you notice that that any fires being lit are kept really, really tiny, like just enough to heat, say, like soup or a meal or something like that. There are no like blazing campfires around. There is one set of adventurers on the north side of the room that stand apart from the rest. They actually have a table set up, and in front of that table a sign reads "Hot soup for free." Upon the table is a crock pot from which they are ladling soup into the cups and bowls of, willing travelers. While the armor they wear is all different, the colors are thematic. They are clean and polished steel over white tunics. Black leather straps and laces hold their armor together, and black belts are tied around their tunics at the waist. Of the three, a mountain of a half-orc stands with a breastplate of his armor set. It's still adorned on him, and the rest of his armor, so his greaves, his tassets, gauntlets, all that, it's stacked neatly in a pile behind the table on top of his bedroll. You see a human woman. She stands with a chainmail shirt over her white tunic. She's about the average height of a human man, actually. She's pretty tall for a woman. She's slender and has a kind face. And then the last of the trio is a tabaxi woman who wears scale mail in the style of half plate. Upon their steel, you notice that there is an emblem that is etched, and one that you have seen before. It is two spiral towers set in front of a bright and shining sun which rests between them. Rome. So D&D, like literally, if you played any,
that were helping out the same symbol, or were those the guys from two of the towers?
It's
in the
it's
symbol.
the same symbol, but completely different people. So like if you played any RPG game, whether it's
Tower people,
like Skyrim or
we switched, right?
Yes.
That's why.
was it like Dragon Age or anything like that? D&D is an RPG game just like them, but it's spoken. It's played on sheets of paper, and the story, instead of being told,
I'll kind of like poke Carissa, and seeming like they're maybe her type of people. And is there like an area where we could like sort of set up camp next to them, but then maybe start to make conversation like you're at like a concert? You're figuring out your position to rest in. Does that make sense? Maybe we'll start to like tuck our stuff in an area close by to them and then go make conversation. Did that come through? Can you hear me all right?
I heard you.
I might have lost it, Justin. You sound like you're saying I'll look up. Did we lose him?
Yeah, I think we lost him. when Justin's here.
We lost adjustment, gain adjustment.
Yeah, let's set up camp. I gotta go feed my dogs quick though.
All right, quadcast. Is it gonna pick up my? All right, you guys can hear me now. Just fine. Mic check. You're good.
Yeah. Now you're coming.
All right, yeah. Discord likes to just forget that my microphone's a thing, and I have to shut Discord down and restart it in order for that to work. So anyway, so what I was saying was this area, like right here, would probably be the closest spot, but it is taken. Let me see. I guess this spot right next to them, however, there's a little bit of, it's kind of a somewhat high foot traffic area because got a lot of people shuffling back and forths. But if you want to deal with the people crossing by, I mean, if you press up against the wall, maybe take this nook, you know, whatever, you should be able to make do in this area. You'll have people right next to you here in this crevice as well. And there's a pit right here that people are kind of playing, I guess, keeping themselves busy playing some like dice throwing games and stuff like that, and what have you. We got someone in Twitch chat. Everyone say hi to Local Rome if you want to. They're asking about how to play D&D and what the game is like. So they said they never played. But yeah, so I definitely suggest if you have you said you're getting a PC, Neverwinter is free on both Xbox and PC. So I highly suggest grabbing Neverwinter. It's a D&D RPG video game, and you can get an idea of what the classes are like, what the quests are like, kind of like what the idea of the realm is like. You get some lore in there, some backstories. I'll type that in chat too, so you know what it is.
Soup makers, just to get a lay of the land.
So, I'm sorry, say that again?
Yeah, so we'll camp-wise, we'll try and set up like out of the way, just to kind of stay protected since we've got burned before. And while I'm doing that, I'll see if Carissa wants to maybe chat up the local soup guys.
Yeah, I highly recommend that. It is free on place. It's been free. I think it's one of those things. It's free to free to play with in-game purchases.
I'll just step back and kind of prepare camp.
Yeah. Is anyone going to get some of that soup?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Okay.
Let's talk to them first.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Let me see. There are currently 6 people standing in line, all about to grab soup ahead of you.
That's fine.
We'll queue up, I guess.
It's, all right. So you stand in line. Yeah, you see. I mean, like I said, it's a bunch of different adventurers. You know, a pair of them go off in one direction. The other 3 go off in another direction, and the other one seems like a loner. With each step you take, I mean, they're well wishing the the adventurers as they go along. They might say, you might hear them say something like, like, go with Torm, or Torm keep you safe, or, Tyr watching over you, the typical religious well wishes, but they're always meant, with sincerity.
Would I know what god they're talking about?
Yeah, you would know. I mean, we discussed it when we first, when you guys first met Twin Spires. They worship Torm and Tyr. So, I mean, I can give you a background on them. Torm, D, and Tyr, DnD. Torm is the Faerunian patron deity of paladins and the god of duty, loyalty, righteousness, obedience, and law, as of the spell plague. The symbol of the loyal fury, a right-hand gauntlet held up with a palm forward, is known as the hand resolute among his followers, and that is his patron symbol. Tyr, let's see. Oh, Lord. Is the lawful good, greater god of law and justice in the Faerunian pantheon, and the leader of the coalition of deities known as the Triad. He goes by the titles of the god of justice, which was allegorized through his nature to his followers. He's bore the mantle of the maimed god for his missing right hand, which was lost in an act of bravery and self-sacrifice, as well as owns the title of the even-handed, referred to the position as the god of justice, even though it was kind of seen as a little bit of dark humor. So if you were saying earlier, if you didn't know whether or not they were kind of up your alley as a religious organization or religious followers in general, you would know that they would be, only from their service to their deities. Yeah, whether or not you were to join them, well, 1 second. Yeah, I mean, if you were interested in inquiring about joining them, you could. What they would say, I actually have to go look up. But, yeah, so you step up to them. Again, you see a, Yo, Rome, no problem, bro. Feel free to stick around and catch the rest of the game. Let's see. Yeah, so it was a half-orc man, a human woman, and a tabaxi woman.
I'll inquire about the soup and see what's in it. Ask them. I don't know. What do I ask them? What?
We're like, oh, what's for dinner?
See if they have a map or know of anyone that I could get a map from of any of the levels.
Or just look at a map, because I can duplicate stuff perfectly.
So, you peer over into the pot, and you see it's a really hearty, beef stew. It seems to have some potatoes in there, some carrots, some onions and cabbage. Looks really hearty and filling. As for the map, they say that they do have some maps for purchase. Who are you addressing, by the way?
I could ask their names. Both of them. I could talk to both of them. There's the two there, right?
Three.
Oh, there's three. I'll have to talk to all of them.
One looks like.
All right. The tabaxi woman will speak up. And she'll say, "Wait, what was your question? What were you asking?"
Like how much for the soup and how much for the maps and their names, really, their names.
She'll lean over and tap the sign in front of the table, which you, reading it, remember that it says hot soup for free.
She has low light. She can't see in the dark.
Well, I said there are lights around. Like, some people have torches. Like, they're going to have candlelight around. They're going to have all that kind of stuff. Like, there's light enough for you to... Yeah, there's some fires, small fires, but there's enough light for you to glean what is going on in this room. You would have been able to read that. She says, "My name is Emiko, and we do have some maps for sale for... What the fuck do maps to go for? I don't know. 25 silver.
That sounds great. How many different maps do you have?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, like at the different levels, or is it just this level or the next level?
Oh my god. Well, they have one level available, apparently, according to the dice. And that level does belong to this floor, so at least there's that. So she'll say, I have the map for this floor only, but there are other map vendors for the other floors below. We're just servicing the second level currently.
Okay.
And then she holds a ladle up, just waiting for you to hold out your bowl.
Have a bowl.
Good enough.
We can find a bowl in the dungeon, girl.
Apparently.
I do have a gold chalice and a silver cup.
Say that again?
I have a gold chalice and a silver cup.
Everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, you also have. I mean, if you want to do that, you can do that. But in your adventurers pack or whatever pack you have, you don't have like a mess kit. Which pack do you have? Is it Dungeoneering? Is it Adventurers? It's probably is it a Scholars pack?
Backpack.
You got one.
I have a mess kit. Yeah, I got a mess kit.
All right, so you have it's a mess kit. So you have like I mean, you could use the chalice if you want. I'm just saying, if you didn't want to be pretentious, you could use your mess kit.
I'll fill up.
I also don't know if it's a really good thing to advertise the fact that you have a golden chalice to a room full of adventurers you might run into earlier. I don't know. It could just be.
I'll grab 2 bowls and I'll be like, can I come back for the rest of my group?
Can you come back for? Say that again.
For soup for the rest of the group.
The orc will chime up and say, "Send them up."
Alright. Okay. Alright.
Were you the only one who got in line, or who else got in line with you? Anybody?
I wanted to do something while this is going off, but I'll wait until whenever.
There's just me then. I will give them 25 silver for a map.
Okay. All right, you get a map of the whole cavern, and I will I'll start revealing everything now. Ken, you might have to retrace everything in case this doesn't work for you, because you were saying you were having some issues.
Okay.
I don't know. Is anything revealing for you or no?
No.
That's so lame.
Here, let me just grab me and all.
Okay. Yeah, I think I revealed everything for everyone else. I think. Alright, so you have a map of the entire second floor, and you can see that you've uncovered probably about 50% of the cavern down here so far.
Who's messing with the candle?
I don't know, did someone accidentally knock it over, maybe? Mandy!
Our oil is running out.
Sit down. Say that again?
Our oil is running out on this candle.
The oil's running out? It's funny.
So just a thought, while she's in line and kind of making small talk. And if I kind of like set up camp and we're just hanging back, could I ritual cast detect magic just to see if anybody in the room sort of lights up? Since we're going to be here a little while, it only lasts 10 minutes. I'm just trying to get a sense, is anybody like glowing crazy bright with a bunch of magic items, or are these like the lower tier adventurers without too much stuff? That's all I'm going for.
Are we robbing someone?
It's
Just
really
scouting
funny
out
that you say that.
competition.
You gotta flip the thing for him. Someone up.
Shit. Sorry. Roll. Yeah, you could roll an insight check, perhaps.
Just to get a sense of kind of who's who.
Just roll an insight check.
It is a 10.
It's so in the middle. I guess with a 10 insight, I would say that you could probably surmise that people wouldn't want you knowing what they have on their person any more than you would want other people knowing what's on your person. And you can probably gauge how people would react to you kind of prodding into their business like that the same way you would react.
All right, so
you can, with that, do with that knowledge what you will. If you want to go ahead and ritual cast, you can.
I'll once I get the camp set up, I'll just kind of follow suit and grab a meal as well. Just not much to it during that.
I suppose I'll also. I don't know if this is probably going a little extra on the DMs.
Might as well stream mic again.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, gotta bring that down a little bit. You could potentially get away with not ritual casting, and it's not that big of a deal considering you guys are going to rest anyway if you have the spell slot, because at least then you might be able to be a little more subtle about the cast rather than sitting there and doing a whole 10-minute long ritual spiel to figure out what people have. So it's a risk still, because people might be able to detect that you're casting magic or see it or notice it or feel it or whatever, because you are manipulating the weave, but it's probably less risky anyway to do it that way than to ritual cast.
Yeah, it's okay. I can only I have 2 ritual cast spells. I can only do all that way. So I will kind of hold off because I can't. I'd have to set up sort of a full service for that, so I'll hold off.
Okay. Sounds good.
How does the soup taste?
What's that?
How does the soup taste?
It tastes really good.
Right,
it tastes like it was made in one of your favorite restaurants.
I go tell the rest of the group to go get some.
All right. We'll grab some soup.
Yeah, I'll grab some.
Do you have any questions for this group that's dishing out soup for free?
Yeah, where do I go to not run into spiders?
The human woman will speak up and say, she'll be like, so you've been to the nest, I imagine?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, fortunately, that'll be the only area that you should run into spiders, probably until you reach the underground city.
I hate you.
What would I do? Good thing you're not actually dealing with them.
I feel like I actually am.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, and your soup is amazing.
The orc will speak up.
Underground city and ask them as a question.
Say that again?
I repeat, underground city as a question, asking for, like, trying to ask for more information on that.
Oh, right, yeah. Let's see, what would you, One second. Because there's the thing, well, what you would know is that, well, I guess it depends on from your backstory, if you remember, what did you say brought you to this location? Do you remember?
It was people.
I have no idea.
We asked them where to go.
Let me see if you
I
wrote it
think I
down.
would just go exploring.
Other description notes, backstory.
No, I think I was just exploring.
Alright, just an explorer. Okay. Yeah, she'll pipe up. She'll respond to you and say, yes, the underground city, the city that the humans call Subjora, and the dwarves call Angoran Ral. It's been here for decades now, and is used as a major settlement and trade hub, not just for the adventurers, but from people all around the continent.
Map?
No, I'm sorry. We don't have a map of that city, but there are plenty for sale down there. It is quite large. It's almost as large as Joral City itself.
How do we get there?
The orc will speak up. Just follow the merchant road. It'll take you all the way down.
Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome. The tabaxi asks you, Ken, if you want some soup.
Soup. And I hold out a bowl. I think I have a bowl.
The orc ladle summon for you.
Nod and thanks. Move on.
Can I ask DM a question?
Yeah, go for it.
When I go and get my suit, I was looking for it in our notes. The people in the cavern that had a fight
Training.
They were training, and then we kind of had a little brawl agreed upon. Were they like junior Spire? The same people or different people?
Let me check.
I think
Group. I have it in my notes. Group known as the Twin Spires has a crest on the shoulder to the Twin Spires and the sun.
Yeah, I thought so. The group that was the what was it? What were the ones that were in front of the Halls of Suffering? That was the cave something or others, right?
That was the dove in the caves. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that symbol now?
Grace of the Caves.
Grace of the Caves.
Grace of the
right,
Caves.
Yeah, so Twin Spires was your initial training wrestling match thing. Yeah, that was Twin Spires. So Grace of the Caves was over at the Halls of Suffering, and now you're seeing Twin Spires again.
yeah. So I'll just say I'll note because Astaroth was the one I sort of grappled with and lost. I think at the end. I think it came down the last roll. I thought I missed it.
Yeah, you lost it.
He had to have that. We both had to have it. So yeah, I'll just say Astaroth packs a mighty punch and kind of like look at the chin that's maybe a little tuned up, and just say thank you for the food and sort of make my way back, but just see if that gives a reaction.
The orc goes, "Oh, he got you too, huh?"
Just say I was a little prettier before I came down.
Don't feel bad. He left my jaw a little crooked once. Needed magic mending.
And I'll give him a nod and thank you. And make her do that.
Alright. Yeah, so you've met these guys, you got a map, you see how large this place is and all the places there are to go. You got a hearty bowl of stew in front of you, and yeah. What do you guys want to do next?
Is anything on the map labeled as far as next level, previous level, where stuff is? Are there any notable labels on the map?
I mean, from what you're seeing on these maps, it's not. There's no like key or legend, but you can pretty much divine based on where you've been and where you could go that all these dead ends with the red lines are the ways down, and all the dead ends with the blue lines are the ways back up to level 1.
So we know the Merchant Road is southeast of us, right? It's like the main pathway. Do we want to go? Do we want to maybe go west, like the pathway is southwest, and maybe head down that way, so we're a little more off the beaten track, or do we want to go anywhere? Our off the beaten track pathway has been
We
good
could just
so
go
far.
straight down.
Calm down, right? Are we resting? Short resting? Long resting? Anything? Or just eating?
I don't need a rest.
Yeah, man, it's up to you guys.
I guess we need to set up camp.
One more lay on hands. Just one.
Yeah, and I use some magic. I would say since this is a safe place and we don't know when the next safe place is.
Yeah, I use all my spells and almost all of my lay on hands. So.
Okay. Yeah, let's rest.
Yeah.
Can we do watches though while we're resting? We're not trusting everybody here.
I'll take the first watch. It takes me shorter to rest.
I'll take a watch.
What's your rest period, Ken?
It's average.
It's
I
8
think-
hours.
But
Yeah, same as normal.
Mine's the only short one. I think it's like 4 hours or something like that.
Yeah, because you're an elf, right?
Yeah.
I think I know why I take
Yeah.
it. Because I follow the line too far back. Like all the way back here. Right? Like, alright, so I go like this, right? And then I follow it back. That's still a straight line, but instead I should be like going like that and keeping it wide.
Yeah.
So you gotta let me know where to stop.
You gotta let you know where to stop.
I don't know where to stop. I can't have the eyes back there.
You do it to a certain point and then I do it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
just stop doing it at that certain point.
I do. I stop it like right here. But I think that might be too far.
Exactly.
Or I could just start from over here and go this way. I could start back and go up. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Yeah, so you guys can rest there. You're doing a short rest or a long rest, you said, or what?
We're gonna do long enough so I can get my skills back.
A long rest. All right. So, let me see what's up. Let's see what's up. All right. So yeah, the first 4 hours passed uneventfully. People are just coming and going. They're eating. They're sleeping. Like I said, some people are still playing big games, keeping themselves occupied. The trio. Oh, you asked about their names and they never gave them, but it is what it is. Well, I guess the one did. Amiko did. Yeah, Amiko and the two others are still at their station. What is it? The human woman went back to rest for a little while, and let the other two man the station. She's just leaning back with a, something draped over her eyes so she can help sleep. The next 4 hours. All right. Well, yeah. Who's gonna take watch for the next 4 or whatever?
Well, we didn't really decide who took the first watch, but I said I would, so.
Yeah, I just stuck with that.
Oh, okay. I think.
Ken's gonna take the next 4. Alright, so Ken's got a short rest. The second 4 hours also pass uneventfully. Remember, you guys have books that you found. Did you want to read a book or something? One of the books that you found?
I'm just playing by myself.
Just playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ken, what did you want to do with your 4 hours? So captivating. Ken?
Sorry.
Yours
I think I'll flip through a book, but I guess I'm not sure if I can read. But I'll flip through a book if someone wants to.
Yeah, we got 4 from that secret.
Okay. I'm not sure if I can read.
You want a brief history of Dural City?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on.
Sure.
Let me...
Sure. I'm looking through my stuff to see if I can read.
It's a picture book.
Oh, perfect.
No, I think you're good, because that's more like speech related, right? I think you still have like the intelligence.
He said Kroger's?
Right.
Yeah.
I think you just don't have your own.
Or actually, no. I take that back. If anyone has any parchment stuff, I could make copies of the map that we just bought, and then we could sell the copies because I can duplicate them perfectly.
You're a bird?
She didn't hear you.
He's gonna corner the map
market.
So,
My next character is the dragon person.
She wants to be a dragonborn for her next character.
Be a dragonborn barbarian. They're fun.
I would love to be that.
Yeah, so, I mean, the interwebs say that, just because you can't speak doesn't mean you can't read,
Okay.
So it says, and their skills at mimicry make them talented at learning and memorizing spells. This opens up a lot of doors for characters that rely on wisdom for their spellcasting characters. It says that you understand common. So you have full understanding. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, if through your adventures, I mean, I would say that, yeah, you can perfectly read common.
Okay. Yeah, I'll read the book on Jor-El or whatever.
Okay.
Because I don't have any parchment or ink or anything to write stuff down, so I can't copy anything.
What's your
So I'll read the
intelligence?
book on 15.
It's very good. Okay. Let me think. Give me a d20 roll. An intelligence roll. 15, so it's a +2.
22. Perfect. Nat 20.
Please don't write on. Oh no. Because
It was a 20.
Yeah, I heard. Sorry, I'm just doing some.
Okay.
Do it till then. Alright, so 22, 15. Alright, I gotta figure out how many. It's 4 hours. If you wanted to do uninterrupted reading, you definitely could. With that rule, you find it very interesting, a very well-written, captivating read. Instead of being, you find the book, instead of being told in a very like textbook, dry, encyclopedic fashion, it's more written in the form of like a really good story, almost like a fiction would be written. It's very conversational, very interesting, but obviously it's a complete work of nonfiction. It's a historical, account of the history of the city. And let me see, what is I'm going to say with a roll of 22. In 4 hours, I'd say you could probably get through about a third of the book.
Okay.
And I'll determine what you learned in a little bit later on.
All right.
With that, all the other players wake up. Everyone has their spells replenished. And yeah. Hey, Nelson.
Well, doesn't he have to go to? He didn't get like his full hours, did he?
No, he's on a short rest, but he said he didn't need a full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ken, you said you didn't really need a full rest, right? You like have most of your abilities and all that stuff, and most of your health.
Yeah. I had all my health. I don't have spells, so I was good to go.
All right, cool.
Because my long rest is 4, so that's fine. That works out.
All right, so everyone who needed a long rest got one. Is Nelson actually here or what? Where are you at, buddy? I see his name, but I don't hear him.
He's on the tabletop simulator too.
I mean, we could wait for a second for him. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I should actually write up like a legitimate backstory of the city. Chat test. Chat 6 there. Wait, 6 there.
Here you go. I'm pretty sure that's the name of Superman's father, Jor-El.
You're correct, right?
Different spelling, but same guy.
All right. Marlon Brando.
Or
Yeah,
the
he's the
fake
one.
one.
For what?
He said Jor-El's Superman's dad's name, and I said the real one or the fake one.
The real one.
Oh, the real one. Marlon Brando. As opposed to Kal-El, which is Superman.
The fuck did he just say?
This is Marlon Brando. Is that who played Jor-El in the originals?
Yeah, in the Christopher Reeve movies.
Did he really?
I think so.
I never even realized that.
I'll double check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't care much for Superman.
How dare you?
I think he's overrated.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's Marlon Brando.
That's I never realized that. Huh, crazy. That's wild. I learn something new every day, right?
Yeah. Kenku's full of intelligence.
Even that which lives in other dimensions, apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna message Nelson real quick, see where he's at.
Oh, I heard him grunt.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
It was working earlier. I didn't do anything. I could hear you the whole time. I just had to apparently had plugged in my controller or I have my wireless dock into the wrong plugs.
It's all good. Alright, so quick recap.
Yeah,
You guys made it to the encampment. 3 members of the Twin Spires were handing out free soup. You got a map of the entire 2nd level. That's why you should be able to see the entire map right now. If not, just move your person around.
Yeah, I
And
did.
get
I've been here for a while. I've been here since before you disappeared.
Oh. Well,
What the
alright.
fuck?
You've been you're sneaky, man. You're sneaky like the rogue is sneaky.
I thought everyone could hear me because they said they lost to Justin and they gained to Justin.
Oh no. Yeah, I didn't even know. Alright, so yeah, nothing beyond that has happened. I mean, if you wanted to grab soup, you can eat some soup. Other than that, everyone's long rested. Is there anything you wanted to do in the meantime?
No.
Do you need a long rest?
Yeah, I rested. I was here the whole time, so I just apparently you guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah, but now I don't trust him over this whole soup thing because he keeps offering.
Are we poisoned?
Poisoned?
I'm kidding.
I don't think you're poisoned.
Are we comfortable? How do you guys, my initial thought was to go west to get off the main road. How do you guys feel about it?
I mean, we didn't do the main road the whole time. I mean, maybe we could drive the main road going downstairs. There's not much up here that we missed, so like.
I mean, the main road, if at any time you hear me talk about the main road, the merchant road is this thick motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So that's the
Yeah,
merchant
so you just
road.
go back a little ways and then go down, honestly.
And basically everything that aside from the merchant road, because you didn't come from the merchant road level 1, is the nest, this cave system, and then this hallway. So basically this entire, well, I guess there's here too, this, because this is the halls of suffering and the wall of the dead is right here. And this is where you entered. So aside from this hallway, no, you did. You went through here, and that's right. You explored this, and there was nothing there. So actually, you did get that.
Yep.
So I mean, aside from that, it's just this northern portion is the last section that you haven't
I
explored.
guess that we didn't go this big area here, so I guess we could check that one out. If you guys want to. It's up to you, though. I'm fine with going down to second floor 3 if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, I just I figured we had pretty good luck off the main road, that we would stay off the main road and kind of do our own thing.
I guess if you want to keep doing the same thing, that's fine. What you want? I ain't gonna hold you back.
All right. So yeah, everyone's got spells.
Which way do you want to go down?
Yeah, I guess if you're going to the big hallway, or you're not going to the big hallway.
Maybe.
Didn't hear any of that.
I would say this one, but someone else picks something else. So whoever else picks, go.
Hold on. Wait. So where are you going right now?
By the Merchant Road.
Somebody said we didn't want to go down the main road, which is where my finger's at. So, you pick.
Yeah, no, we can definitely do the main road. We have it. I was just saying, if we want to go more exploratory, we go off. If we want to stick to the main road and try and get to the city faster, we can go main road.
You seem to have a strong opinion on it, so we'll follow you.
I have no opinion on it. I'm looking for magical shiny things, and I was going with the idea that they would be off the road.
Get out now. Fucking twat.
Hey, you're not supposed to talk to your players that way.
Dude, the dog is so fucking annoying. Alright, so, you're going, you said you're going down to the 3rd level, or you're gonna go to the last cavern that you haven't checked out yet?
Level.
To the 3rd level, no more players.
I've been wanting to go to the 3rd level, so.
Hit F.
That's your vote too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to see the city.
Alright, so as you try to exit, the entire cavern goes dark. Even the light from your lanterns is swallowed whole.
I can see.
No, you cannot.
I can see through magical darkness.
Then you can. Can you really? Oh god, that's fucked. You said what's the ability that gives you that?
I'll copy and paste it for you.
And is there one of those things like spell level that doesn't matter? Like you can even see like higher spells?
So it's an Eldritch Invocation, and it says it's called Devil's Sight, and it's on page 110 of the player's handbook. It specifically states you can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet.
That's crazy.
So
I'm surprised there's no spell casting limit on that. You know, like maybe you can see through like a 3rd level spell, but not like a 9th level spell. That's so powerful.
I've never heard of multiple level spells aside from like the only spell I know of that has magical darkness is darkness, and it's just a spell that doesn't really get more powerful when you increase it. Aside from like, I guess I haven't looked it up supposedly, so maybe
I mean, you could cast it at a higher level to make things more powerful.
that could be. Let me just double check on that.
You know.
Yeah, I'll search on it.
When this happens, do we hear anything?
I'm gonna light up my drift globe so it casts the daylight spell.
Okay, so here we go. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of 2nd level or lower, the spell that creates the light is dispelled. But there's nothing about darkness specifically that says when you cast it at higher level changes. However, the spell is a 2nd level spell, and it specifically states that it overlaps. If it overlaps with 2nd level or lower, it dispels that light. So maybe there's something there. I'll look up some more stuff too, just in case.
Okay. All right, so I'll get this out. So the room goes dark. A hush, you know, just sweeps across the room, and you hear murmurs amongst the adventurers in the room, wondering what the hell is going on. Like some just instinctually think that their lanterns went out, but as they look around and they see
and they notice that light everywhere went out and something is very wrong, and you can just feel like the hairs standing on the back of your neck with this energy that just starts permeating through the room, that just something is terribly wrong. And at that moment, a male voice booms through the cavern, seeming to come from all directions at once. Oh, ye travelers, who have been led astray, who had had the truth hidden from them, who have been lied to, like so many before who have entered these caves, and like so many, I doubt the message I share with you will go anything but disregarded. The message: stay out. And at that, Caressa brings out the drift globe, casts the spell, and daylight displaces the darkness spell that had been cast, and the room shines bright once more. What you see, let me see, I can skip down now. Let me see. On the left, so there are three drow that are posed before you. On the left, there is a drow holding Throdak, who was the half-orc. Well, you would know him by name, but the half-orc who is dishing out the soup, ladling out the soup. The drow is holding Throdak by his braided ponytail with his left hand, as Thrudak's head has been severed from his body. And in his right hand, this drow is holding a sword whose blade and hilt seem to be shrouded in a black smoke that sways and whips around it. The body of the orc is just on the floor, lifeless, and it almost seems just surreal, because the size difference of these two people is staggering. I mean, we're talking about when the Red Viper faced off against the Mountain in Game of Thrones. It's like that. Like, their size difference is just substantial. One's like 6'5", 6'8", like 260 pounds, and the other guy's like a really slender, maybe 5'11", 6 foot drow who's really slender, like maybe $170 or $180, but this guy just like took this half-orc's life in darkness in the midst of a couple of words, without a sound. In the middle, a woman emanates as much power as she does elegance, and she bears a beauty that would radiate if it were not for her pewter gray skin. Her hair is long and silver. 2 thick locks frame her face, while the remainder of her hair is tied back in a ponytail. A beauty mark kisses her cheek beside her lips, and she maintains a look of devious satisfaction that rings with malice, breeding a smirk that stretches for her beauty mark. On the right, so to her left, is the one who spoke for the three of them in this moment. And while he bears many of the slender features of many other elves and dark elves through the ages, one thing you notice of him that stands apart, which is the tattoo of a spider that stretches across the left side of his face, distinguishing him from pretty much anyone you've ever seen before. All of them are clad in black leather, and all of the leather has the accoutrement and the leather shapings of you know, the spiders and spider webs that are very common with the drow culture. Each of them wear black coats with wide-peaked lapels. The woman speaks up and she says, "The beasts of these caves are not the things of your nightmares." Each of the three of them were hovering in the air, and slowly they descend and touch upon the ground. She then raises her hands from her side up to the level just above her waist and says, "We are." With that, a black shade begins to swirl around her. The bones in her body begin to crack and break. Her skin looks as though something crawls beneath it. An inhuman appendage bursts from her back, and then another. Her jaw bursts open, revealing two insect-like mandibles. Her silver hair sheds from her scalp, and her very skull itself, like the rest of her body, begins to expand. From the top of her head, multiple blood-red eyes set in two columns begin to form. Her body rips through her armor and her clothing as she bloats through it. Every part of her that resembled something near human shreds and slips off of her body as this once dark elf now takes the form of a massive spider. The other two, being on the ground, jump on her back and let out a war cry, and they turn and leave the room to the south. Because the south is where they were at. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that. They were over yonder. Over here.
Yeah.
From the from the direction that they fled, you hear a noise begin to rise, almost like the wind through trees. Almost like running water beating against rocks, but it's not quite either of those things, and it's growing louder. And as it approaches, bursting from the darkness beyond is an army of the Drow's favorite familiar, more spiders. Everybody roll initiative.
So I have a quick question, and you can message me directly if you want.
Sure.
I just want to confirm that I didn't see anything I didn't see anything in there about any sort of like levels of magical darkness. It all seems to be that there's a darkness spell that enemies and allies can use, and that Devil Sight just sees through magical sight, like True Sight, Devil Sight can see through it, and magical light above the level of the spell that's being cast would do it. But statistically, darkness is usually cast at level 2, and it doesn't say anything about being cast at different levels. I would assume that you could, and it would be that's where the vision would come through. But so my question comes down to: did I see where they came from, and did I see them do anything while it was dark that maybe it was like them trying to take some sort of item or anything from anyone, or kill anyone, or anything specific aside from just showing up and trying to do the scary thing?
Well, you would have noticed. Let me see. I guess it would have depended on your reaction time of turning around when everything went dark. But at some point, I mean, you would have seen them sweep through the room, or at least if you didn't see them sweep into the room, I would imagine you'd have enough time to turn around, if you did turn around right away, to see them, like, the one guy grab the half-orc essentially around the throat, which is why he didn't make a single solitary noise as he was being killed, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, lift him, drag him to the other side of the room, and kill him in the span of, you know, the 3 sentences that were spoken by the other guy.
Okay. Cool.
But yes, so, yeah, everyone roll initiatives.
Because, yeah, I can see the whole room. Matters of
15.
where I was looking when he started.
10.
Niner.
I'm sorry.
Who was 9?
Me.
I won't add anything to that, right?
Your dex. Ships. I think I pointed to the right place this time. It's over there, isn't it?
Plus 2, so 12.
I'm sorry, Carissa?
Second.
Melor?
14.
Ed?
15.
That was Ed, not Ken.
Ed's 9.
Ed's
Oh,
9.
sorry.
Yeah, Ken, I got yours. Okay. Let me see. All right. Let me get kind of in there. Shiny spider. Do that. All right. What's that? Should be about right. Let's see, about that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That later. All right. So into the room. Piles a bunch of spiders. They kind of fan out, swarming the adventurers all over the place. And
We were told
what's up,
that
baby? You want to ask something? What'd you say?
so we were told there would be no more spiders. This is illegal.
Yeah, that's why I'm pissed.
Alright. So I'm going to give you a heads up, darling.
I cannot stand spiders. I don't even want to play right now. That's how pissed I am.
You can be pissed all you want. I've written this campaign for God knows how long. The Drow have been a part of this. If you're going to go into the Underdark, into the caves, it's part of it. The entire backstory of the Drow, and your character would know this as an elf. The Drow worship Lolth, who used to be a goddess of the elves, who turned evil, defected, tried to kill, and almost succeeded in killing the most prominent elven god that there is. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. If you guys want to chime in and tell me, you can. She failed on 2 occasions, almost succeeding on the first, was banished to essentially what was one of like the, essentially hell. It's not really hell. Where she assumed an entirely new form and became like a goddess of spiders, essentially, and a goddess of the dark elves. And the spider is her symbol. It's part of the visage that she took when she transformed. She's half she has a visage where she's full spider, a visage where she's full woman, and one where she's half woman from the waist up and then spider from the waist down, like a giant, like 15-foot 20-foot wingspan spider. And that's who the dark elves worship. She's an evil god, and she punishes everyone. that worship, like, she makes everyone's life a living hell, even though they worship her, which is really weird. But all that stuff, your character would know.
It doesn't mean my character has to like it.
She doesn't have to, but you know.
She probably shouldn't like it. Otherwise, she must be a drow.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
DM. Just so you know, the way it was described for like one of the things, the reason why a warlock would use Devil Sight is Devil Sight, Dark Vision, and you cast it on your sword when you're a Hexblade. And basically, anyone you can see in that 15 feet, but no one around you can, and you can move around, and it's just. Oh, now you can't see.
So yes. I guess I gotta I'll do 3 different initiative rolls for the groups. So it'll be a little different than before. Group is a 13. G1 is a. And actually give you this. 2 is a. Okay, 5, sure. Alright, so Ed was a 9. Onwin was a 12. Ken was a 15. Miller was a 14. And Caressa was a 7. So I get Ken up top. Onwin's there. So Ken, Miller, Spiders, Onwin. Nope, Ed's under Onwin. Hit that. And then group 2. And group 5. Alright. So spiders have piled into the room. And you are up first. You are staring at, so you notice there are, the little ones are swarms of spiders. The medium one, you saw the fiendish giant spider before. It was the same, the black spider that I posted a picture of in the DnD chat a little, last week it was. But then you see a spider that you have not seen before yet. Let me see if I can grab a sword. Let me do this. Copy. It's kind of nasty. The largest one is it is actually large. It takes up the entire 10-foot space. Whereas, if I remember, the giant fiendish spider was a medium beast, about the same size as you guys. So you have a large spider, medium spider, and swarms of little itty bitty tiny spiders. And remember, if the tiny spiders get close, I will still allow you to swat at them.
Okay.
So Ken, you're up first.
And I have those. Are they facing me? Do they see me?
Yeah. One group fanned out to the right, one group fanned out to the left, and one group swarmed in towards you guys. I can actually back this up maybe a little bit. I don't know how far they would have gotten with that, but yeah, there you go.
I will throw my Psychic Blades at the big one right in front of me.
Okay. Roll and attack.
21.
That will hit.
It'll be 4 damage, and then for my bonus, I'll throw a second blade, which is a 14.
That will hit.
That'll do 4 damage. And then I will hide over here.
All right. Next up Was Melor, I believe, 14, right?
Yeah. Let's sorry, just fixing our visual here. Where was the biggest one?
Oi!
No, that was me. I think.
Did you say where is the biggest one?
In front of us.
Yeah, like literally right in front of you.
We got the hands of security. Okay, I'm good.
What the fuck is going on?
Someone's picking up the table.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
God damn it! Alright, you know what? Where's it at?
Can you lock the table?
Yeah, I should be able to lock it. It's kind of pissing me off right now.
It's locked.
Should be locked, right?
I right-clicked it, I went to toggles, and I went to lock.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't locked before.
I don't either.
As I'm just trying to move you guys. Alright, Miller's right here. Carissa's right here. Ed, where did you want to be? You were kind of leading the way before, so I guess I'll put you in the back, right?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. Here's your marching order. Alright, Miller, what you doing?
Okay, so it's two. I think we're in a good position in like hallway. And I don't think I'm going to charge in. I think I will. Seeing them approach, I'm going to go to cast a spell, and I will use my Chilling Touch, which has a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to summon like this ghostly hand, shoot it towards the spider, and grab the spider, and do a Chilling Touch.
Okay.
So that's going to be a ranged attack. It's going to be a D20 plus 3. The 21 on the big guy.
That'll hit.
It's going to be 1d8. Which will be a 3.
Big damage. Alright.
And then I'll just kind of brace for that. What's going to happen?
Alright. What's this can? What was this? I have 2 cannons here. That's not right.
Are me and Chris side by side filling that hallway, or should I move a little bit? Is that good?
Each space is 10 feet, and each of you take up a 5-foot square, so probably...
Yeah, so you're fine. It's a 10-foot hallway. You're fine. Alright, so... I guess spiders are next. Oh, jeez.
Are any of the other people in this room doing anything?
Probably just watching the show.
Yeah, they're getting attacked by all the other groups of spiders. Like all of these. These are spiders that are attacking other groups of people.
Okay.
Alright, so. Melor, first and foremost. This big bitch comes at you, but she's gonna crawl on the wall and take a completely like, I guess, unnatural angle of attack. At least it'd be unnatural for you, natural for the spider. But she's gonna use the wall as her surface and vantage point for attack. And the spiders are going to, the little ones are gonna crawl up to you. Same thing here. Little spiders on the wall, but these guys are they were too far away to make the trip. All right, so Ice Spider Queen. See what's to attack. That's going to hit on a 23. It's a 4 plus, all right, so 7 piercing damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
It's going to be a 17.
Nice, you save. So you'll take half on a 2d8. That's crazy. All right, so you'll take an extra 6 poison damage. And that should be fine. The swarms are bad, are still bad. They'll both miss. Huh? You can hit one of the swarms if you want, Ashley.
Yes, please.
Huh?
Yes, please.
Yeah, try to hit one of the swarms.
It's a 9.
That's gonna miss. As for you, let's see. They'll attack, and I believe are you still at an 18 AC?
Yes.
All right, that's gonna hit. 1d6 plus 1, so only 3 damage, and make a Constitution saving throw. 3.
Good. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. So only 1 extra poison damage, so it'll take 4 damage total. And then 1 swarm will miss. All right, so after the swarm was Onwin, you're up. Do you need your cards? Okay. You saw the giant spider here, the huge spider, large spider, whatever, large spider, take a big bite out of Melor, and this medium-sized spider took a little bite out of Caressa, and all the little ones are just being pests that aren't really doing anything right now.
I want to shoot the big one in the face.
Okay. With?
My longbow.
Are you gonna declare it as a sworn enemy?
Sure. I don't remember that part.
What did we write it down?
I don't know if we did.
We did. Do you need it?
I'm pretty sure we did.
I no longer sworn enemy. Enemy is 2d8.
Hold on. Where did it go?
I didn't write down the saying, but I wrote down what it does.
I think it's Asta.
What does it do again? Takes double damage until it dies.
Well, I changed it up a little bit because it's a minor elven oath bow and not a regular elven oath bow.
You get advantage on all the attack rolls you attack with it, but disadvantage if you try to attack anything else but it.
Until it dies.
Correct.
Yeah, so it'll add... The longbow is normally a 1d8, and it'll add 2d8 damage on a successful attack to a sworn enemy. So your incantation is swift defeat to my enemies. When you knock an arrow, you whisper swift defeat to my enemies, and you When you use this weapon,
And
make
you
a ranged
say-
attack. You can say as a command phrase, "Swift death to you who have wronged me," and make your target your sworn enemy.
Okay. I rolled in. I say whatever he just said. I don't.
Swift defeat to my
defeat.
enemies.
Swift
You gotta say the words.
There you go. You gotta say the words. What's an RPG without a little bit of role play?
Well, you have to remember in order to roleplay.
Swift defeat to my enemies.
By Spider Queen -11.
Oh, it whispers in Elvish, "Swift defeat to my enemies." When you use this weapon, you say, "Swift death to those who have wronged me." It doesn't matter. We'll fuck with it later.
Okay. Swift defeats my enemy. I got 18.
I feel like that should be a plus. Wait, what do you got for dexterity? +2? Oh yeah, +4. 22 absolutely hits. Roll 3d8.
Dang.
That's a d12.
This?
No, it's a d10. Sorry. That's d8. You should have. You can roll all at. You should have one. Right, there's a d8. And then there's d8.
I'm gonna roll that one last.
Damn. Okay.
7, 6, 8.
Is that what that was? Sheesh. All right. So what is all that?
Dang.
7, 6 plus 8.
21.
It's 21 plus
7,
the
8,
damage modifier, which is +2 because it's dexterity. Damn, 23 damage. And that's why.
Hit.
That's why we say. Swift
That's why you say the
enemies.
words.
That's why you say the word.
That's my fucking pencil.
I'm aware.
Give me that.
What's this one then? Is this not your pencil?
I like that one because of the color.
But you're a girl. You should be using pink.
I don't like pink.
All right, 23. Is that what we said? Crazy,
21.
crazy shot. Yeah, it's looking hurt. Good job. Next up is Edward.
You do the thing. I'm gonna attack the Spider Queen, and yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 will hit.
4 damage. And then I'm going to book it this way. I'm gonna take a quick glance to this side. Do I see anything quick?
Nope.
And do I see anything over this way?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna stand right here.
Sounds good.
Cool. Pass.
Can you write down all of that stuff that I just did? Because I don't remember. So I did my attack. Plus the attack bonus.
Just a second. Alright, so you step back. Next up, right? That's your turn. Is Caressa, you're up.
I'm going to use the Fate Crusher on the medium spider. I can't get to the large one, right?
Correct.
Alright, I'll use it on the medium one.
Okay.
But you probably have line of sight on it if you're doing a range thing because it's on the wall.
No, Fake Pressure's a sword.
Okay.
Good. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 6.
For damage. Right.
And then I'm gonna go and swat the one next to me.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a
Giant finger spider.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just roll damage.
Well, is it like unarmed strike, or am I like? It's the unarmed strike for the swarms, right?
Right.
It just says 4. I do 4 damage.
Okay. Let's see. Next up were the other 2 groups. Let me do this. Alright.
Can we take turns and roll for the people?
What do you mean for the adventurers?
Yeah.
I'm fine with. I'll do opposing D20 rolls.
Because that'd be fantastic.
Sure. Everybody, let's have fun. Give me a D20 roll.
$14.
16.
I rolled a 19.
16.
Alright.
17.
Onwin got a
14.
Ken got a
16.
Caressa.
19.
Okay. Melor.
16.
God, everyone rolls high on this one, huh, Ed?
Right.
17.
Hey. Good rolls.
Fine.
Are you sure you're not gonna poke through it?
Yeah, I'm fine. This was on my. Alright. Of course, this is a really good one. 10. Got everyone thinking one. Except that was a tie. Win. What's that? I only have 4 dice for 5 rolls. I needed to reroll.
Oh. I thought you were cheating.
There's no such thing as DMs cheating. It's called metagaming, and we're allowed to do it because we are the gods of the universe.
You're a god of the universe if you can roll that for the 3rd time you get 100.
Yeah, no, that's been like sitting in the back of my mind whether or not I'm gonna re-roll that D100 and get another 100. Like that has been there. It's like, what if it happens again? I almost don't want to roll it because I don't want to break the streak. That shit would be fucking sick.
Batting 1,000.
Oh, I am, right? Like Jesus. All right, so let's see.
So we're essentially acting as the other people.
Yeah, I'm going to say
down.
this one
Lay down.
and this
down.
one fall off, and
going
then
deaf?
spider. Ish. What just happened? Nice. Okay. Oh wait. This one's okay. Because that was a tie. Alright. That was kind of wasn't it? That was group 2. Where did I take that from? You go there. There's 10. That was a, what did I call her? Ice Spider Queen, right?
Yes.
And from what it looks like, can we tell what exactly about it is ice?
The picture's in the DnD chat, but I'm not sure.
I can read her description for you, perhaps. See what it says.
That'd be good.
To stat box. See what you can glean.
It's over there, yeah.
This one is Spider Queen. I don't want the encounter builder. Just
See the picture, but like, do you have dry ice fangs or something? Or...
Did you give us the wrong spider last time and then the right spider again, wrong spider again? Because the previous one looks way more like ice spider.
No, that's no, I gave you the right one.
Okay.
That was a spectral spider or something.
Oh yeah.
A phase spider.
Those 2 when they disappeared.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know why it's What did I used to?
Ghost and Ice are very similar. Appearance, I guess.
I don't know why it's doing that. I thought it was supposed to give me like a. If I do this, info. Oh yeah, stat box images info. So for some odd reason, it doesn't have that. No, I can't give you anything.
Okay.
I'll try maybe the Google. Yeah, there's no details on the whatever for her, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think she just lives in a. Because the Ice Spider Queen was originally from Storm King's Thunder, which I believe is in. What realm is Neverwinter in? Faerun. No, not Faerun, right? Huh?
It's Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realms, yeah, because that's where Forgotten Realms is at. That's Forgotten Realms, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Forgotten Realms. So that
It's
I
the
guess
Sword
she's just from
Coast
the
and,
north.
all that stuff is all Forgotten Realms.
Yeah. So I think she's just from an icy area in Forgotten Realms because that's what Storm King's Thunder is, if I remember correctly. Is a winter biome.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
She's got an icy bum.
But I'm just using
Nice.
stat blocks because they fit. It's not so much like what the creature itself is. I don't really care too much about that. I just need good stat blocks. So I'm not murdering you guys and fucking party wiping. So, where were we? Oh yeah, so that was group 1. Everybody give me another set of D20 rolls, please.
Two.
I rolled a 19 again.
Get rid of that loaded die.
No, it's actually been garbage except for these 2 rolls.
16.
12.
11.
Oh, what was his? Here's that. That was hers. That 04. Alright, so this one. I'm measuring people over there, so we'll do. Jesus. 9 people. First there. And. Oh, 8 people over here. But. Three perish. Okay. As for that, 2 of these guys drop off. Okay. Next round, we are back to Ken.
Okay. I'm guessing I don't have visual on the queen. But if I move over here...
Correct. Yeah, you're good there.
Don't hit me.
It will throw my psychic blades.
Okay.
The queen.
Lord, he's gonna cut my ear off.
14 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 4 damage, and then my second for bonus action, 23.
Nice.
Which I'm guessing hits. That's a 6 damage.
You do have sneak attack because Mellor is right there, right?
I don't think so.
No,
No, it's
he
not
is.
flank.
It's gotta be within 5 feet. So if the spider's beyond 5 feet, it doesn't help.
I can throw my blades, so my blades are pretty good. And then I'll duck back over into this corner.
I thought if an ally is within 5 feet.
Correct. If the spider is above 5 feet of Melor, then it doesn't count.
Oh, is he not within 5 feet of Melor?
Cave's pretty big. I don't. That's not how I understood it. But
I don't think so. I don't think I was.
What now?
DM.
What now?
How high is the spider on the wall? 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet?
About 5 feet. And it's a large creature, but it's like its head.
If it's within 5 feet of another enemy, like say Melor, then he would, even though he doesn't have an advantage, he would get sneak attack.
Yeah, so you could put some dice. I don't know how many.
A D6, I think, at this point.
One or two. Probably one.
Well, okay, I'll just redo it and do the sneak attack instead of my second one.
You sneak attack is in addition to your second one. Just roll a D6 and add the damage.
Well, I just re-rolled it and I got 11, so it was fine. It was better this way anyway.
Okay.
Alright, so what was total damage?
First hit was 4 damage and then 11.
4 damage, then 11.
So 15 total.
Okay. It's looking really, really hurt.
And then I duck
Step
back into
back.
the souls and duck.
Melor.
That's me.
Alright. As there's probably chunks of my flesh hanging off its fangs, I will seek retribution on my hammer and just smash off, right, because it's on the wall. So I'll take like a big arcing strike up into the wall to hit the spider. It's gonna be it's a 10.
10
yeah, 10 to hit. So assuming that in this case, I will use my second wind to recover some health. So I'll just kind of grimace in pain and try and use my bonus action to recover a few hit points from that attack.
Okay.
It's going to be bonus action 1d10 plus 3 hit points. It is...
Did you say that's your full turn, or?
Well, the attack was the swing and the miss was my attack. And this is my bonus.
What was your? I'm sorry. What did you say you got in the roll though for the swing?
Oh, sorry.
Is it 10? Okay, yeah.
And then I would recover 8.
You'll recover 8. Okay.
And that's all I got.
Okay. I believe after that, it's the spider's turn. So write down the list again. Right, that's a miss. That's a miss. It's also a miss. You guys have such high AC. But actually for... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, how does... Hold on. Ah, fuck. Alright, one sec. I had to look at something. Sorry. Yeah, 15. Okay. So, that is just 5 ahead. Range 30, 61 feet. There's a restricted by webbing. Is it? Alright, so it's going to shoot an icy web at you. And it's going to hit. You're going to be restrained and take, it's not much. Well, 4 well, it's only at the start of your turn, so it doesn't do any damage now. As an action, the restrained target can make a weapon can also be attacked and destroyed. Vulnerable to fire damage. All right. So no damage taken, but you are restrained right now. All of the little guys miss, and because these guys moved up too.
Was that attack to Mellor?
Yeah, by the icy one. Also, Caressa, you can make an attack with your whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Sentinel.
On one of the Sentinel on one of the little guys.
Okay, that'll hit. That's a 22.
All right. What's the right? What's the damage?
11.
Nice. You cut the swarm in half. This Hand of Obscurity's got to go. The pink one. Thank you. And then last but not least, this dude only has, doesn't have anything fancy. Yes, please. Just misses. All right. So next is Onwin.
Swift defeat to my enemy. $13.
13 misses.
Did she do it with advantage?
No, she didn't. I suppose she gets it too.
Well, that's it's her favorite. It's her enemy. So that goes for the bow. So.
Oh yeah. That's right. You get advantage. So roll one more time. Take the better one. 10 plus
14.
I believe that hits.
Thank you, Caressa.
Yeah.
Good catch, yeah.
Resistance. Oh, armor class 14. Yeah, it hits. 3d8, just like before.
Do another bajillion damage.
That wasn't that good. 4, 8, 11.
Nice. Still standing, just barely.
Wait, what was that?
Wait for 11. Was it 11 plus, or did you add your modifier?
I had my modifier to my attack.
You get your damage modifier, so you did a little more than 11. What'd you get? You gotta add your dex bonus to your damage.
Oh, +2, so
13.
Yeah.
Ed.
Can I see the ice queen from here?
It actually feels good in here for a change.
I know
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Can I see the ice queen from here?
I doubt it.
No.
Okay, then here.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. I cast a spell.
That was annoying as shit.
Ouch. 6.
That
And I
misses.
run away.
And last but not least, Caressa.
Okay. I still can't reach the. Yeah, I have a short bow, but no. I'll just attack the medium one again.
Smart.
Okay.
I hate my dice. No. That's a nothing.
Big baby.
9 does not hit.
It does not. All right, top of the order, Ken.
Are the other groups gonna?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, everybody roll d20s.
Seven.
5.
10.
9.
19.
Scoot him out of here. 19, very good roll. 10 doesn't do it. 7 is a draw. Miller and Caressa both miss. Sorry, 1. So that's -3. And this one. Yeah. Oh. All right, and then another set of d20s from everyone.
A 1.
Yikes.
11.
Well, that character dies.
You said you got 18?
Yes.
Caressa and Melor?
I rolled a 19. Mellor rolled a 15.
He rolled a 1, but I rolled a 5. He just had to roll okay, and it would have won. It's alright. And then on when 18 wins. Alright. -6. But it's 3 on these guys, so I'm gonna take these 2 out. Okay. Ken, you're up.
Right, I'll do the same thing. Step over here. Do a psychic blade. 8.
Misses?
Then I think sneak attack has to hit.
Yeah.
I can use my second psychic blade, and that's a. I use my second psychic blade, and that's 16.
That hits.
For 4 damage.
I think you could do sneak attack on that one, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's once per turn.
The second one is my bonus action. My second blade is my bonus action.
Yeah.
So it's sneak attack. I can only do one bonus action, right?
Well, no, it just tacks on to your attack, so it doesn't matter if it's the action or bonus action. As long as you land it once per turn, you can do your sneak.
Okay, so I'll just throw it down another d6 then.
Still let me wait.
3. Another 3 damage, I guess.
So is that 7 total?
Yes. 7 total. And then I'll duck back in here.
All right. Melor, you are restrained right now. You take 3 icy damage, but you may make a DC 12 strength check to burst from the webbing. Yeah.
Okay.
If you have access to fire, you can try to damage it with fire, and people can also attack and slash at it if you guys want to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do 2 things. Let's see if the breakthrough is a success.
Okay.
DC 12 strength check.
Yep.
It's going to be okay, good. I rolled a 12, so it's a 15 with my strength modifier.
Okay, you break through.
And then, since that was my action,
Correct.
can I use my action search? Which is my fighter ability. And that would allow me to take 1 additional action on my turn.
Sure.
For short rest. So I'm going to use that to that I hulked out on the spider web and then hammered the spider.
Go for it.
So after hulking out, grab the hammer, swing. I'm having terrible rolls. It's a 12.
12 misses.
That's all I got.
Yes, sir. All right, new round for the spiders. I'll do all the little guys first. Oh, remember, well, no, did you do a bonus? Do a bonus action SWAT. You've been forgetting to do those. SWAT the little guys.
You're right. I did bonus action. Okay. SWAT for a. It would be 4 damage to the closest guy.
Yeah, we got a hit though.
Oh. No, I don't. That's an 8.
All right. Yeah, spiders. All right. So there's one little guy. Actually, swarm of spiders get +3. They miss you by 1. The first one does. The second one will hit though. Caressa's able to sentinel this one if she wants.
Is that
Second one. This is the little guy. I can't believe they fucking hit so hard for little pieces of shit. Oh, minimum damage. Look at you go. Straight 1s across the pyramids. You take 4 piercing damage. Actually, hold on a second. 11. What was the health? You take you take 2 damage. You take the truest minimum possible damage because Caressa already cleaved that swarm in half. So it does half damage. I rolled 4 1s and you take 2 damage.
I'll take it because the last spider attack absolutely right.
Did it? Caressa, were you gonna cleave that spider?
Yeah, she rolled a
14 hits.
Oh, she's under attack by dogs. 1 second. You want to roll again?
What was the damage?
It is a 11.
11 damage. It dies. Nicely done. Alright, next spider. Misses. Ooh, that one hits. That's a critical. We said crits were full plus a roll.
Crits are technically you're supposed to roll 2 damage die.
Roll double damage. Okay.
Well, it's double the die, not the modifier.
Yeah.
There is no modifier on these guys. So it's 4, 8, 11. That's 22 damage from the little guys.
Jeez.
Wait, that was to who?
To you.
To me? Caressa?
To you. Yes, to you.
I thought it was Mellor.
Nope, to you.
Miller needs the shield spell.
How much was that again?
22. The next little guy misses. The fiendish spider misses, and the ice queen also misses. All right. Next up is Onwin. What are your health? What's your health at after that hit?
I am in sad territory.
You're in what?
Sad face territory.
I don't know what that means.
I'm at 5.
And then Mellor, what are you at for your health?
Not terrible. 23 because I used the second hit.
Okay. All right, Onwin, it's on you.
Do you want me to heal you, Caressa?
I feel like it's a good idea to kill the fucking huge spider that's taken down Mellor, and I'll worry about me.
Okay.
Because you're a fucking tank right now.
Oath bow is OP.
Death to my...
Swift death to my enemies.
Swift death to my enemy.
Nice.
14.
Plus
Roll
4.
hit.
Plus 4. So
18.
18 will hit.
Make sure you go for the crit. You always have advantage though, so on that one enemy.
It's 3d8.
One. 8. 9, 10.
Nice job. Alright, 10 damage. It is bloodied and looking like it's on its just last fucking legs. Edward, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna walk forward to make sure I have line of sight, and then I'm gonna shoot the Spider Queen. 5. Nat 1.
You so needy.
5, you said?
Yep.
Rip. Switch dice.
I'm using the computer dice, you're right. You should.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
get on the real ones. They're being mean.
They're not mean when I roll randomly, but when I roll my attack dice, apparently.
No, it's fine. Caressa.
Okay, I'm going to probably heal myself because I'm not doing.
It's probably a good idea.
I'm going to lay my hands and get the potion.
Red potion, blue potion.
That's a thing we should discuss on potions.
Which one do you grab? Do you grab the vial that's half full or full?
Well, I don't think we identified that.
Alright, well, let me do it this way. Because you looked at them.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to mix them.
Yeah, dork. Alright, so there were 6 vials of unlabeled, they were unlabeled vials of red liquid. 3 were filled halfway, and 3 were filled completely.
I thought we had someone identify him.
I don't think you did. I think we skipped over those.
Okay. Because we wouldn't identify everything.
We identified the weapons. I think we forgot to identify the fucking potions.
It's fine.
Or whatever they are.
Could be red-colored water.
Fruit punch.
Right. Cherry.
They're shots. They have liquor in them.
Is it grenadine?
Mashed up maraschino cherries and...
I'm gonna get my mom to make the sherbet punch for the wedding.
I'm just gonna, since I don't know what the vials are, I'm just gonna use my lay on hands and give myself 12 hit points.
12 hit points?
I'm up to 17 now.
Okay.
And that's really all I can do.
Alright, everybody roll a d20.
I love this thing, by the way.
Yeah.
I do.
Can I bonus
18.
17.
My lord.
You should be able to. DM.
What's that?
Caressa one. There you go.
Action attack storm.
Oh, yeah. What you got?
17.
So 19 to hit the storm.
Yeah, you hit.
Great. 12 damage.
I'll do the one you already hit. Alright. Alright, what was your... Give me a d20, Ashley.
13.
Melor?
10.
Ed?
18 or 8.
Alright, but they will lose one person. Alright, and then another set of d20s.
14.
2.
Oh no.
16.
A 9 and a 3 for Melon.
Are we killing people?
There's
gonna be like no one left. We're gonna look around and just see bodies of spiders and people.
It's okay. Just cast some detect magic and see how it goes.
I don't see bodies, I see loot.
Yeah,
Me.
From the cleric.
Not Carissa, me, Ashley.
Gotcha.
I mean, we can detect magic and see like what all they have, and then just raid their bodies.
I didn't know we were running an evil campaign.
It's a dog eat dog world.
Wouldn't it be spider eat spider?
Yeah, literally, because that's all we're running into lately, and I hate it.
I'm a raven. I eat spiders.
Yeah.
Well, then eat them.
I'm working on it. I gotta kill him first.
He's gotta dislocate his jaw so he can swallow.
Right. Yeah, you guys.
I don't know what ice spiders taste like.
That adventure group didn't do so well on that last one.
Do you have all this in your mind? Is that why you're writing it down so you can go through and see who all dies? And...
All right. So Ed, it's not Ed. It's Ken's turn.
I'll do my thing.
Chicken wings.
Psychic blade.
Okay.
6.
Misses.
The second psychic blade.
20.
Oh, dirty or natural?
Yeah, dirty.
Okay, it hits.
5 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Add your sneak. Oh, I guess
It's dead.
We'll
Yeah.
pretend he did. Yep. Your first psychic blade whizzes right past the spider's eyes, causing it to rear up a little in surprise, just showing enough of its neck that your second psychic blade slides right in, dealing a death blow. And it collapses to the ground.
Does that mean my spell is over?
Yes.
Because it's dead?
Mellor.
Alright, seeing my biggest threat fall, I will, I'll just tee off on the little guys. Yeah, you'll just hear me scream "Thank!" Now that guy's no longer eating my entire head, and backwards again, and then I will turn and go to smash spike flank. No, because we'll get there. I'm gonna one sorted to my right. I'll hit that one first for my main attack.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
That's a 1d8 plus 5. It's 11.
Okay.
And can I bonus swap the other one or the same one, or not bonus?
Same one's fine.
Same one's fine. Okay. Nice. It'll be 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And since that one's fist, it'll just be a 4.
Okay. These spiders will go. Miss, but the fiendish will hit. The fiendish is actually, that's a crit. Oh no, this might drop you. It's gonna drop you, isn't it? 1d6, 2d6. It's 8. Is stable but poisoned for an hour, even regaining his back. Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
For who?
Okay, I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, good. So that's so 9 damage on the bite. However, an extra 5 damage on the poison. It's for 14. How you doing?
I'm still up.
Oh, okay. All right, good deal. All right. So that was the spider's turn. All the little guys missed. You can do a sentinel on the guy that attacked Mellor.
I rolled a 15. No, 13. What's my brain? 13.
Math in progress.
That'll hit.
13. Okay, good. And he gets 9 damage.
Yes. Ashley, say something.
He got 9 damage.
Mic check. Okay, cool. Perfect. I needed to change the voice threshold on my microphone real quick. 9 damage, that kills this one. Good job. Next up is Onwin. Caress is really hurt.
Do you need a saving spell this time?
Isn't Carissa after me?
I'm gonna need some healing.
Oh,
Onwin.
no, Onwin's up.
Oh, you attacked Carissa, gotcha.
Caressa has a bonus action that she can use to attack things out of
Reaction.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reaction.
her reaction. Right. Yeah. So Onwin's asking if she wants you to wants her to heal you.
I would
If you want her to heal you.
I would love to heal. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Hold up mine.
Lay on hands or what? Is it lay on hands or is it
No,
cure
mine-
wounds?
Mine is cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Action. I can touch her. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. So 1d8. Or can you get my paper?
It's a 4, is it not? Your wisdom modifier is a 4. No, I memorize this.
My
This is your
spell,
character.
my spell casting ability.
Is it? Yeah, your ability modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's wisdom plus 4.
So you get 8.
You get 8 health.
Thank you.
Which
You're
brings us to
welcome.
Edward.
I can't probably see anyone. Well, actually I can, because I can see through my allies.
Fucking what?
Well, like, I can shoot through my allies' spaces, it's just, like, potentially.
Just don't miss.
Right?
Through my
Yeah.
eyes, I'm the tallest one.
I'll move close, and I'll cast it here. At the big one. 6 to hit.
6 misses.
Okay, I can only go back. What was I? 2.4? 2.1? So I can go like here.
And
think we
Carissa,
did-
it's on you.
I think we need to come back next Friday because we're all rolling like garbage. Alright, I'm gonna attack the big dude in front of me.
I mean, the little one's almost done. I guess it doesn't matter. You can always swat it, I guess. Makes sense. Don't listen.
15 hit.
15 does hit.
Uh, 12 damage to the big medium.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna swat the other one.
Okay.
Oh, good. It's a 17 plus the 5.
Nice. All right, you hit.
So it gets 4 damage.
All right. Another one bites the dust. And then there were 2. All right. For the adventurer rolls, first round, everybody give me a roll. A d20 roll.
Six.
15.
18.
Natural 20.
Ed, what did you get?
6.
And Ken also got 6?
Yep.
Correct.
3 6s. Okay.
Oh no.
Sign of the beast.
Sign of the party killers.
I ain't no team killing fucktard.
All right, and then for the second group of adventurers, only one person gets to roll a d20. First one to say no's go.
Nose go.
All right, I guess Amanda got it. All right, Amanda rolls a d20. 5.
Jesus Christ.
5 on the die.
It should have been the better of us.
You beat by a 6. No. All right. Rip. I know. 0. Womp womp. All right. Now it's back to you guys. Ken, you're up. Only the swarms are left.
I'll take this. I'll throw a blade at. Let's see which one. The one in front of Melor.
Okay.
1 T to hit. That is 3 damage.
Okay.
Is it still alive? I'll throw my second blade at it.
That's the first amount of damage it's taken.
All right, 19.
Nice.
4 damage.
Okay. The fuck? Where'd that just go?
And then a sneak attack.
What the
Another
shit?
D6.
Oh, I just did something bad. I just did something bad.
What did you do, Ray?
I reround time. It's okay. Everything will live. It's just a little obnoxious, that's all. Alright, so this 7. What was the last thing you said you did?
My sneak attack, that was extra 1 damage.
The bonus action,
Ah.
yeah.
Rip. Okay. Next is Melor.
Alright, I swear I'm gonna be able to hit it this time.
Hopefully.
Okay. Not very good at taking damage, not very good at dealing.
It's a shield. Sorry. From that direction. It's knocked over.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Alright, what was your attack?
My first mighty attack was in 4.
Okay, misses.
And I'm gonna go for the squat as a bonus action, which is going to be a 3.
Oh my god.
A 3 on the attack roll?
Yeah, it's an 8 total, but it's still bad.
Okay. Next are the spiders. Oh Lord. Ashley, you know I love you, right? And this is in no way a reflection of how I feel about you.
Yeah.
You haven't hurt these particular spiders at all yet, have you?
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping you were keeping track.
Yeah, no, I have been, but these aren't hurt. You killed the other ones that were hurt. 5, 7. You take 19 damage as the swarm crits you. They're all over your body, inside your armor, and yeah, each of them bite you.
Oh, you critted me again?
I know.
Okay, I died.
Gross, Stever.
Yo, how is it that these little guys are the ones that are doing the hits and the big guys didn't land a thing?
The medium guy attacked me once, but everything else was little guys, yeah.
A big sword doesn't fit in the chinks. A little spider bite can get through those.
I guess so.
Very true.
Isn't this like the 3rd session in a row that you went down?
I think it's every session.
You specialize in enjoying.
You listen, I take damage away from my teammates. I'm happy to do it.
I couldn't take.
So going down is their speciality?
I know. It's like the Critical Role things where they couldn't couldn't open doors, but it's just Ashley can't stay alive.
There's several hits where if I took a single hit that Ashley took or Caressa took, I would have died.
Oh, no.
Yeah, me too.
It's only bad if she doesn't get that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's facts. So that's the
She wants
swarm.
to keep going down on.
Actually, real quick, since they attacked Melor first, don't you technically get a sentinel shot before you go down?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just take that real quick.
Natural 18.
Alright, you hit.
What are you doing?
For 8 damage.
Yeah.
Nice job. Alright, that swarm is looking really hurt too. Yeah, that swarm's hurt. So, after that was Onwin.
You want me to heal you? Or can I even heal you?
You can. Yep.
I'm unconscious. I can't answer.
Alright, what do I do? 1d8?
Same thing as before, yeah, 1d8.
1d8.
Nice.
6.
Plus 4. You get 10 health.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All these.
It was like a boxing knockdown.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Huh?
I said fuck you.
Hey, it's not me. It's
She
the
doesn't.
dice.
She doesn't mean it. She doesn't mean it. It's the DM. Correct.
No, I don't.
She told me you lost the game.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Why?
What?
You lost the game.
Yeah. Sucks. It happens once a year.
I know. It happens more than once a year to me.
So that was Onwin. So next is Ed, I believe.
Okay. Are there any? So I don't see any enemies left. Are there actually enemies left?
Yeah, it's the 2 little guys.
Okay. I just had to move my character close so I can actually see them.
I'll
All right.
take my
I'm gonna
arrow.
scoot my boot. I'll get close here. I'll shoot that SS-16.
Okay. What's your attack roll?
It is 20, dirty 20.
Nice, you hit.
10 to damage.
It dies.
Woohoo!
What are you doing, Mr. Man?
Cool.
Both of them are here.
And then I'll scoot back in the corner and steal the hole. It's my hole.
And Caressa, you're up, trying to attack the last swarm. You should crit it back.
I'm gonna try my darndest.
Ooh, that was a big yawn.
Ray rolls a 14.
14 hits.
No.
She says using non-confident.
It was 8. And then I get 6 damage.
The SWAT.
Well, I'm gonna fuck this water, alright. That's a 19.
Sure.
And it gets 4 additional damage.
Okay. All right. All right. For the group rolls, only 2 D20s can be rolled.
Jibs.
You go for it.
All right. So Ken and Nelson, roll D20s.
13.
Yes, sir.
18.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
All right. And for the second group of adventurers, there are no dice to roll. And a spider moves up.
That is sad. We just killed a whole group.
I think a whole group.
Not us, but weed out the weak.
All right. With that, oh, come on. Ken, you're up.
Sneak over to here and throw a blade. 21 to hit.
At this guy? Or this guy?
This. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, the little one.
What was the attack? You said 21?
21 to hit, 4 damage.
4, okay. You use a sneak attack on that one?
No, I'll throw another psychic blade at the other. I don't think I can sneak attack unless I hit it. Second one's a 5 to hit, so I'm sure I missed.
Okay. Mellower.
This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Actually doing damage tonight.
And totally redeem yourself.
Going for a big hammer smash. Ew, it's an 11.
Oh, that big 11 misses.
I'll trying to spot it. That is a mighty 18.
Alright, that'll hit.
And that'll be 4 damage.
Okay. Spiders will attack. That's gonna hit again. But it's only one little guy. 4 damage, Caressa.
You let the dog out. I'll protect it.
And then this guy is gonna move up.
Perfect. Good lord, you dropped it right on him, didn't you?
It stuttered on me for a second. And then this guy is gonna miss Melor. Which brings us to Onwit.
I have a question.
Yes. You can redo your incantation on that guy if that's what you want to ask.
No, I already know that.
Okay.
Scroll in. Could I jump over Melor and then swing my sword and hit the spider all in the same move, or no?
Sure.
I can do that.
You just gotta roll acrobatics. And then roll your attack.
So, still a 20.
Skill, yeah, d20. You got +2 on it.
14.
+2, 16. Yeah.
Alright, so I jump. I'm gonna need you to move me. I jump over Malor with my long legs and swing my sword.
Well, you'd have to somehow sheathe the bow and then unsheath the sword. And it'd be better for you to just shoot your bow, because only one of those is a bonus action or free action or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do both. Right? She can only do one, not both, right? She can't put her bow away and take out the sword.
Well,
Yeah.
only shooting my bow is.
One person at a time.
Yeah.
She can drop it on the ground, but she can't put it away and take it out.
You won't take penalties for using your bow if you shoot your bow.
Well, no, it's only shooting it is 2 hands, holding it is 1. Right? That makes sense.
But you're not a two-handed fighter.
Have 2 hands.
Yeah, but 2-weapon fighting is a feat in the game that you have to take so you don't incur penalties.
I was trying to do like a heroic badassery move.
Then do a badassery move with your bow.
It looked great in my mind.
I mean, it still looks great
That's
even
what
with the bow.
I'm picturing like a Legolas freaking move, and he's over here destroying it.
It's still a Legolas freaking move. It was in my...
Why don't you just like jump over them and hit it with your bow?
I can do that. I can jump and just...
Say your incantation as you're running, jump over him in midair.
Yeah, does it say that the incantation has to be like an arrow damage, or like can she just hit it with her bow and still get all the bonuses?
I can just bitch smack it
No,
with
she
my
has to say her incantation to declare a sworn enemy.
Right, but if she does she have to shoot her enemy with the bow?
He's saying I can bitch smack it with my bow.
Because it's the bow that does the magic damage.
5e.
Well, what if she hits it with her bow?
Just
It's like bludgeoning. It's a weapon of opportunity.
Like strangle it with the
I
bowstring
would
or
count
something.
it because it says, well, let me read it, but I'm pretty sure, like, why not, right? Like,
I think we found a great loophole if this isn't defined.
right. You just jump and bitch smack it with the end of my bow.
Yeah.
oh no, it says when you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll. It says you have advantage on the roll. In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover. You gain no disadvantage due to long range. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes extra damage. It doesn't say it has to be a long ranged attack. It just says the ranged attack roll gets advantage. If
You have
the attack hits,
You have a disadvantage. In
You can
short
still
range.
attack with it. You just won't get all the bonuses. Yeah.
you don't get disadvantage from short range.
On ranged weapons, yeah, absolutely do. I'll look it up. Though,
I think-
just in case.
I thought certain proficiencies keep you from taking that.
I'll look it up. Don't worry. Yeah, you can play it. It's fine. I'll just double check it.
Yeah, like if you're proficient in the weapon or some shit like that, or I don't remember.
My wife just texted me improvised melee weapon damage.
There you go. Yeah. It's specifically within 5 feet you're using ranged weapon. But let me just find it here. Yeah, if there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, ranged attacks are rolled a disadvantage. That's how ranged weapons work.
Okay.
Okay, so what does that mean for me?
It means you place your foot on this wall over here, and then leap over Caressa instead. Over Caressa and this spider, maintaining 10 feet away from this guy and still shooting this guy, and then you'll land right here.
Just 5 feet is all you need. But yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. So your acrobatics
Still only
succeeds,
counts as
jump,
one.
you land over here. Did you say your incantation?
It's once a day.
I don't think it is.
I thought it was once an enemy.
The thing you read, it's literally there. I texted you. It's in the thing. You just didn't read it.
Oh, choose a new one after the next dawn?
Yep. Otherwise, it's 7 days.
Oh, you can only have one switch when your sworn enemy dies. You can choose one after the next dawn. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
It's a daily, basically.
It's a daily. Okay, that's fine.
So I can still use it as a bow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And you don't get disadvantage because you killed the big one too.
Yeah. So you hit your acrobatics. Now you gotta shoot it. So roll your attack.
11.
Plus 4.
Yes. 13.
11 plus 4 is 13.
That'd be 15.
Oh, 14.
Not by my math.
My fiance, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been working all day. Shut up. 15.
Your 13, 14, 15 will hit.
All right. 1d8.
1d8 plus
6.
plus.
I think it's
I know what it is already.
2. Okay.
I can't believe you have not committed this to memory yet.
7.
I already did.
I have to remember my life. Shit, babe.
Me too.
No, you don't.
7. 6, 7, 8. 8 damage.
We're not getting money tonight.
Bullshit.
Roll a d20. Let's see those dots.
Head to head. Alright, 8 damage. It's killed it though. You're very close. Next up is.
Well, hopefully I can take some heat off Caressa.
Ed, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot past Miller here and get this bug here killed. Oh, two-weapon fighting isn't a feat anymore in 5e. It's just everyone can do it.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
Yep. Two-weapon fighting isn't a feat. You can have a one-handed weapon. It still would do the whole like bows take 2 hands to shoot, so you could pull out the weapon and then drop it, but that's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because my
But anyways,
short bow is a
22 to hit, 7 damage.
22 to hit, 7 damage?
Yep.
For this guy? Wait, did I add yours? No, that was it. It was 8, right? Alright, so
Yeah,
15.
that's 8.
Okay, that was Ed, now Caressa.
I'm gonna attack the swarm in front of me just because I get advantage and might as well take that. Oh no, well, I could swap that one guy, right?
yes.
Yeah. Can I attack you one attacking Malor? Do I have range?
I mean, you could 5 foot between the 2 spiders. Not that big of a deal.
Okay, I will do that.
Like right there.
And I
I don't know how you say that, Charles. I have no support whatsoever.
I just move around a lot and stretch.
It's time to get you a chair, baby.
16 hit.
16 hits. Roll get damage.
It was 7 damage.
You kill it.
And
Describe your kill.
I'm going to like golf swing from the bottom and up and like hopefully chop off some legs as well as like half his head. And then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna swat that long motherfucker.
Okay.
That is a 16.
It hits.
4 damage.
It dies.
Yeah, retribution.
All right. Well, Ashley, I think you were the last person that didn't roll for an adventurer, right?
Yeah, me and Steve haven't. Yeah.
All right. Roll a d20.
17.
All right.
I have rolled so well for all the other adventurers, but not for myself.
Same.
You really have 13, 9, 18. You did 1 5. You did another 19. You got a, what did you get just now?
17.
17. You also got another 19 that I erased.
I'm
Yeah, you
telling
wasted all your good rolls on other people.
these guys are
You're the best player on their team.
She's single-handedly saving the other team members.
All right, you guys here, fighting from around the corner. I'll even do this. You step forward, if you wish, to say yonder, and you see a rogue just doing awesome shit. Doing awesome rogue shit. Dual daggers, if anything, actually dual kunai in each hands. He's literally like, as he's fighting, he's doing like sleight of hand, you know, like twirling the kunai through his fingers, taking different stances. Is in spite of the fact that this spider that's left was the big motherfucker. It was one of the ice queens, right? This ice queen's like shooting webs at him or her. You don't know. This person's got a hood up, mask around the face, fucking cloaked and robed. You don't know who's behind this person, like, or behind this visage, right? All you know is that they are fast on their feet. They're nimbly moving around. They're like sidestepping to the left, and as they sidestep, they swipe with the kunai and catch the spider in its leg, hobbling one of its legs. Like sinks a kunai in the back, like hops, like uses it as like a leverage point to swing up on its back and dive both its kunai into like right in the back of its neck and like slash down. As the spider rears up, the rogue backflips off, landing agilely on his or her feet. And there, the spider spins around, lets out a shriek, and all you see is the rogue in this defiant pose going head-to-head against the most feared and ruthless creature that had entered into the cavern. There are, looking around, just bodies everywhere. Not only just of adventurers, but of spiders too. In spite of the ones that you guys, or even besides the ones that you've left behind, you can look ahead around where this fight is occurring to see that all of the adventurers but this lone rogue, have been felled. Some actually, you can see like fleeing, very few making it out alive, are just turning the corner. Out of just like sheer cowardice, and probably you could assume like whatever they have, they probably like possessions they have, they probably just prize them too much, or maybe they have family at home that they just love too much, like they just, all hope seems lost. Especially looking into the other cavern, everyone's fucking dead. Everyone over there, every spider, save for the one that came around and attacked you guys. All of the little spiderlings, all of the great fiendish spiders over there, the swarms, everything and everyone that was over in that other thing is dead. All that's left is this one lone rogue going head to head with an ice queen spider. Do you aid or do you watch?
Well,
I run up.
He's who
next
I
to
was
him.
rolling for, right? That's why he's so cool.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And I like run up next. Where is he on the map?
All right, I'll give him a. Hold on. I know I have a little figurine somewhere.
I think you got rid of them.
I should have a person somewhere. I thought I did.
Up
Yeah,
at the
right here.
top. Oh.
Do this. Scale. Down. Color. Right here.
So I want to run up next to him and get my two psychic blades in my hands. And then I run up next to him and I look him in the eye. If he needs help. Hey, if you want me to do something, I will.
He'll or this person will turn to you and shake their head no and say, "This one's mine." And she dives back in.
All right, I let my psychic blades disappear and I back off. And watch the show.
Let's all just eat popcorn and watch.
8 and 14. Yeah, you see the spider and this rogue continue to clash. The spider tries a little bit of agility of its own. The rogue dives in. It dives back onto the wall and then tries to hit it with its web. Rogue jumps out of the way. It tries leaping onto this guy. The rogue, instead of diving to the side, surprises this spider by going underneath its body and legs, doing almost like a somersault, but not quite committing, and seems to like glide over the surface of the rock and slicing the belly of this spider just as it comes to a land. The spider thuds to the floor, its legs splay out. When the back of this rogue finally does hit the ground, she agilely just leans her shoulder into the stone, basically breaking her momentum. She kicks her legs up, somersaults backwards back onto her feet, spins her kunai, and sheathes them. And that's how her fight ends.
Round of applause for her.
And with that, do we want to end here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably good.
That's actually pretty cool fun. Oh, I just came up with that right now. All right. Everybody gets 0 experience because Caressa fell again. She got knocked. She's horrible.
We did rest. We should have got experience before that rest, honestly.
I gave you guys experience for the last time.
Yeah, we got it before, but I don't think we need experience for like.
I think we did.
Right? Like, we don't get experience for that, right?
For this
Pretty sure we
encounter?
ended the night with 0 experience because we were still like in combat, and then between when the combat happened and when I joined us today, there was I don't know what happened, but
No,
We rested, yeah.
last
After
session, the combat ended, and then you identified your magical weapons, and I gave you your XP at the end of the night.
You
Okay.
gave us our XP after the fighter battle, like directly after the battle. You said this battle
Yeah.
and the mighty battle. That's what you gave us. But we shouldn't be getting it after like.
Well, Nelson, what's your XP at right now?
I'm barely at 3rd level.
Yeah,
Go
so
back.
everyone should be about there, right?
Okay, that's fine. I just
Just under half, yeah.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not under half. I'm at 1055. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, you should get 500 more. He gave us 500 after the spider battle last time, so we should be at 1555.
Okay, I assumed that the thing of no experience was not a joke, and we were just gonna do it next time. My bad.
Silly
Yeah, I'm at
bastard.
10:55.
You're at what?
I'm currently at 10:55. So if I'm supposed to be 500 higher, then I can add 500.
I'm at 15:55, so yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
15:55. Okay.
What am I at?
16:05. I forget what your extra XP was for off the top of my head.
That's what I want to make sure.
For dating the DM.
I was correct, just not correct.
Engaged to the DM.
Okay, sorry.
Well, there was some role play. There was some healing. I think not everyone should be exactly the same, but there should be very little.
Sure.
There should be a little disparity, but not by much. Maybe like 25 XP at most.
Yeah, not 500. Got it.
No.
No worries. Got it solved. That's all.
As for this one, 2, 3, 6, 2.
Hey, little girl.
Supposed to be absurd. Everyone gets 500 XP for this encounter.
Okay.
Thank you, baby.
Shut up, cat. I'm putting the shock collar back on you, fucker. You're getting annoying today. You got
Get a little bark
spoiled
collar?
with cuddles this morning, and now he's being a dick. Huh?
Get a bark collar for your cat?
We have this remote shock collar that we use for the animals. It's mainly for the dog to train her to stop being a dipshit, but he's been really, really, really noisy, and we're trying to get him to stop being so fucking noisy.
Yeah.
And it's been working. Honestly, we haven't even really need to use it. Just it being on his neck, I guess, is just unsettling to him enough where he just doesn't
They know.
he doesn't
As
like
soon
to
as-
be noisy.
As soon as something weird happens and it's around them, they know it's on or not.
Yeah.
So.
One of our dogs, we don't have to use it at all. We just have to put it on, and they can tell like the prongs.
Yep.
They know to be.
Yep.
Well, so Mandy has the electric fence collar on,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and but before when I lived in a townhouse, there was other neighboring dogs, so I trained her with the remote collar.
Okay.
So then moving to my house, I had the electric fence installed, so she was already used to the beeps.
Oh, did you get the in-ground one or there's the distance one?
Oh no, it's the in-ground.
Gotcha.
Those are way better.
So
Yeah.
she's used to being within her boundary, but then like sometimes she acts like a brat. So then I switch collars and remind her that she can't be a brat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She's just needy and in our faces, like constantly wanting fucking like affection and
Food.
food,
I get it.
mostly affection. Like she's fucking annoying. She
So
has no sense of independence whatsoever. It's really obnoxious.
so he bought a small collar to put on him, and I have a second remote collar receiver that he put on there to put on the cat, and it's freaking hilarious
Nice.
He's gonna get it put back on.
Yeah.
He's been noisy today.
because it is way too big for him.
Yeah. My
But it
mom,
works.
brother,
It
and
works.
my sister all have the wireless where it's a certain distance and you can set it depending on the zone you're in. And so we just all have the same colors. We don't have to worry about it when we bring each other over. It's great. So I get it. Those things are awesome.
Word.
Tomorrow afternoon, are you gonna be available for a call, Vega?
Sure.
Okay, I gotta get those tickets freaking done. I just gotta do it.
So, I don't know if I told you or if Steven told you, but he's getting a hotel down in Lewis. That's what it's called, right? Lewis, not Lowe's. Lewis.
Yes, Lewis.
Lewis, which is like an hour south, but it's the like beach and marina town.
Sure.
So there's a shit ton to do. So I mean, if you're down for the drive or whatever, you can coordinate with him too. I think he said he's gonna rent a car or something like that too, out of Baltimore. So coordinate with him if you want. But he's gonna have a whole setup, and I don't know how long you're planning on coming down here for. Like I said, he's gonna do the whole week.
Oh. Fox?
No. Steven.
Steven?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm planning on coming down for the weekends each. So like fly on Friday, leave on Sunday, same thing. But we'll see how tickets go. I already have another week off, but maybe we'll see. I know you're gonna be busy, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I figured I'd just hang out the weekends.
Okay.
But I'll give you a call tomorrow. So.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it. I gotta figure get this stuff done.
Cool.
Dude,
Good
can you
session.
download that game, by the way?
Same.
All play together that weekend. Is what you're saying?
We could.
Skip the wedding.
I have Friday off, so I'm hoping I can fly in the morning. So I'd probably be a little tired, but we can still try for sure.
I mean, wait, you have Friday off naturally, or because you took it off?
Because I took it off. I took both Fridays off, so I could fly out the Friday, and then that way, because everything's on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
The 10th. Yeah, can you hand me that too?
Yeah. So then, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. So like, I wanted to have travel before anything, and then that way I can not be tired and I can actually enjoy everything.
Okay. Did you get that game, by the way, Second Extinction?
I did immediately.
Good. Did you play
Unlike some people, I can just click a link on my phone and accept the purchase and then install it later. But no, I haven't played it yet. I saw you, I think, playing it on one of your streams on YouTube the other day. It looked pretty neat.
It's so much fun, dude.
I believe it.
It's so much fun.
I gotta let this dog out here, so.
I forgot to save, but that's fine. I auto-saved at some point.
Yeah.
All right. Hope you all had fun. Now I gotta create a character for you guys to figure out how this rogue is gonna play into things. But
cool.
That's a whole new thing.
I'm excited to get to know the role.
Yeah,
right.
The ninja. I think there's a subclass of ninja somewhere, potentially.
I think there is too, yeah. Tenku Ninja is a thing that I've seen on YouTube.
Cool.
I've done a lot of research on how to build this guy, so.
Sweet.
Just
I'm excited.
click your talents.
Right. Talk to you later.
Talk to you soon.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Adios.